Hello, this week's article is about around the table. What is a real team? I have the experience of seeing teams meeting around a conference room table. These are managerial, executive type teams, and there's oftentimes silos that are built around certain individuals as a means to protect their area, protect themselves, and to not allow smooth integration with others at a management level. And this is really a problem. It's something that's hard to believe still exists today, but it does. I would say that when you look at folks who have this kind of thinking, that sometimes personal pride and a very high self-esteem have gotten in the way and are the source of the silo building around them as a way to protect all that they've achieved and all that they've done. And this can be a problem as a business grows or as a business has to address challenges and they need the full cooperation and cross-functionality of everyone at the table. The notion of leadership as a one-way street where the chief executive says, here's how I want things done, and the leadership team responds accordingly is very much old school. And so this article is attempting to address, in a nutshell, the concept of the one-way communication and also the silo that exists and try to break that down. The idea is to build a covenantal relationship within a management team so that there is no impediment of communication between individuals laterally around the table or with the chief executive, both directions. So the concept looks a lot like this in practice. Let's say a leader stumbles and makes a judgment error and it causes a problem, rather than that one individual being held accountable and perhaps suffering in some way for that error. The covenantal relationship of the management team would dictate that all members join together and work with that individual to lift him or her up out of the quagmire that they're stuck in. And so in doing that, we have support from everyone. We have a leader who has stumbled, who has help getting back up, and he or she feels a sense of camaraderie and partnership and support. And that's a very good thing in today's business, that we learn to pick ourselves up from mistakes and move forward and rely on our resources around us and our colleagues to help do so. The concept that the article talks about of one tripping into the crosswalk at an intersection and getting run over by a bus, I think is a good example. We wouldn't want that to happen. If we saw something like that happen, we would be appalled. I would like to think that someone trips in a crosswalk and the bus is coming, that there's going to be a good Samaritan out there who's going to grab that individual and pick that individual up and pull him out of harm's way. That's the right thing to do. That's the unselfish thing to do. And that also is right in the business setting. We are going to see people falling, and we may even do it ourselves. So those around need to be ready to jump in and offer unselfishly given help without hesitation. And that's what the concept is about in the article. So I hope you've enjoyed the article. I hope you understand the concept behind a covenantal relationship and the unselfish actions that result from a team who, embracing this concept, is able to withstand any dilemma and also any individual on the team who is making a mistake or has made a mistake can indeed receive help and guidance. But also note that the article talks about another thing, and that is the ability to help each other away from the conference room. The ability to be able to have such a positive relationship with each other in the management team that offline, when someone is messing up, they can receive helpful guidance and suggestion from their fellow team members in a way that is appropriately polite, thoughtful, considerate, and helpful, rather than judgmental. And in this way, we learn to trust each other, even when the big boss isn't looking, so that we can depend on each other to kind of keep each other between the rails, if you will, and do the kinds of things we need to be doing and receive the kind of input that needs to be given when we are running astray and off center and we don't really notice it, but somebody else picks up on it. I hope you enjoyed the article, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and we'd be glad to look at those and give you some suggestions and ideas that will help you get through those issues that you're experiencing. So, thank you again for watching, looking at the article, and we hope you have a great day.